Community responsibility directs outcomes, defines leadership, and transforms lives. This past year, our municipality has returned to work, to school. We've reunited with family and friends. We faced some of the most challenging times together. And it's because of our united efforts, choosing safety, accountability to the health and well-being of others, that our future is bright. Once again, our fiscal responsibility, our sound operational approaches have been recognized by Moody's Investors Services, assigning us a AA3 rating. And throughout the past 2 years, our residents have struggled with traveling to other towns to obtain essential motor vehicle documents. The Elizabeth Parking Authority recognized this need, worked closely with our administration, the state and the county to bring back vital assistance and much needed relief. In October, the New Jersey Motor Vehicle Commission returned to the City of Elizabeth at 17 Caldwell Place, creating 45 jobs, processing more than 1,000 transactions a week. The Parking Authority instituted new parking apps, Passport and Park Mobile. The operations were increased for motorists, enabling payments from smartphones. In addition, 18 meter boxes replaced single, antiquated units, accepting debit, credit cards, cash, with instructions in multiple language. And we can't forget the Elizabeth Artistry Commission. Local, talented artists, inspired storytelling, highly visible locations, creating breathtaking cultural celebrations. Working with Edmo, an impressive mural completed on Union and Morris Avenue with the Neighborhood Preservation Program. Student residential artwork highlighted within City Hall and the library. Storefront art, Chinese Lunar New Year mural at Jersey Gardens. The music performances, celebration of our community's diversity, once again embraced by the Elizabeth Avenue Partnership. Hispanic Heritage Month, holiday events, collaboration with the Elizabeth Public Schools. And during a time when local merchants were under tremendous strain, labor shortages plagued our communities, this partnership welcomed 19 new businesses, maintaining one of the lowest vacancy rates in the entire state. So the choice to shop and stay local is not only an investment in an individual business, it's an investment in our economy, creating jobs, developing our workforce, providing the assistant merchants need to recover, to grow, to succeed. And Edmo continues to elevate marketing, increase visibility, and enhancing tourism. And it would not be able to be done without the leadership of Jennifer Costa. We have launched the United Shop Local Elizabeth campaign with Jennifer's direction with United Airlines, featured on a United Plus mobile app, promoting businesses, restaurants. Were recognized in 2021 for their outstanding efforts, partner achievements, Jersey Strong Excellence Award by the New Jersey Tourism Industry Association, the Stella Award for the Best Hotel Renovation by the Renaissance Hotel, and the Best of the Best Award for Nightlife. So throughout this challenging year, they remained a valuable resource for our entire community, collaborating with Trinitas, Kane University, county and local officials, securing lodging during the height of COVID for our healthcare workers, quarantined individuals, the homeless. And they worked with local and regional partners on COVID testing, vaccine accessibility for the business, hospitality industry. We coordinated with the Chamber, the Portuguese American Club, to launch the Grove Street COVID Testing Center, focusing on international travelers. We assisted airport passengers, residents with hotel accommodations following Hurricane Ida. Stay-at-home recommendations, coupled with product shortages and labor issues, created a challenging environment. including maintaining productivity and profits. The Elizabeth Development Company, under the direction of Bill O'Day, remains an important resource for our local businesses. $615,000 in grants and loans, $200,000 in NJEDA micro lender support program, providing assistance to businesses that have been impacted by COVID-19. More than $570,000 in NJ Build grants, increasing women, minority, veteran participation in construction skilled jobs. The development company was awarded $425,000 through DCA's Neighborhood Revitalization Tax Credit Program, helping rebuild the new YWCA headquarters, and sponsoring the Trinitas Patient Navigator Program for Midtown seniors. We awarded scholarships to Midtown youth through the Institute of Music for Children's Arts Program. And if you want to work with anybody, get involved with the Institute for Music. They're going to do great things over on Salem Avenue. Last year, the Urban Enterprise Zone throughout New Jersey was successful in achieving vital restoration of program funding through new legislation, enabling the city to receive approximately $3 million this year and another $6 million the following year. Through assistance and access to the Workforce Innovation Business Center, 245 unemployed residents were trained, 165 residents received general career and services, 28 new employer relationships, 25 job placements. In addition to these achievements, 3 new occupational training initiatives: the Supply Chain Management, Patient Care Technician, and the Internet Core Competency Program. 76 residents received industry-valued credentials upon completion, increasing their skill set, their job readiness, and competitiveness. From medical professionals to assisted living, nursing home facilities, services provided through the healthcare fields were in demand, but also challenged beyond imagination. Award-winning facilities, state-of-the-art approaches, nationally recognized, the medical staff and the providers at Trinitas Regional Medical Center continues to serve the community with the utmost excellence. I want to thank Gary Horan and the whole staff at Trinitas because they remain a valuable partner in continued efforts to safeguard the health and wellness of our residents. A Center of Excellence by the National League of Nursing, the American Heart Association's Gold Achievement Award, a Gold Plus Award for the mobile ICU with our EMS. They support their dedication and excellence and increasing access with a new 3-story medical arts building, a 300-space garage constructed on the Williamson Street campus, a new structure to a 19-station dialysis center. I thank you for that. My mother was a patient there for 7 years on dialysis, and I'm glad you're expanding that facility. Women's and Pediatric Health Center, doctor's offices, and 1 year ago was among the first to receive the COVID vaccine for distribution. I remember Gary calling me saying, "You want to be first?" I said, "No, Gary, you go first." Once emergency youth authorization was granted, we began preparations, working hand in hand with the state, legislative representatives, county, educational, community partners to secure vaccination sites, trained health professionals, equipment, supplies, proactive purchases of 3 specialized freezers. The City of Elizabeth has 2 at -20 degrees and 1 at -80 degrees. Our city was operational and ready to go on day 1 when it counted. We enabled protective measures to begin immediately, communicating availability by mail, social media, taking appointments via phone, dedicated websites, coordinating transportation, providing assistance to neighbors in need. The demand for the vaccine was unprecedented, met with extraordinary compassion and by a commitment to excellence by our city, county, state health departments, Trinitas, FEMA, the United States Army, and the school and public health nurses. We did them at the Peterstown, Sampson Centers, Kane University, Dunn Sports Center, and so many courageous individuals, each doing their part to keep our community safe. And after helplessly watching the devastating effects of this virus throughout the world, when the opportunity became available to prevent serious illnesses and hospitalization and COVID-related deaths, our residents collectively took a stand together against this terrible virus, making not only their personal health a priority, but embracing the community to help protect others. With all adults, teenagers, young children becoming eligible for the vaccine, our city was ready, and I'm pleased to report that based on a 2010 census, we have over a 99% vaccination in our city. So together with local pharmacies and doctors' offices, additional providers, we have reached that impressive rate. Booster approval for all adults occurred just months ago. So as we enter another year, living with COVID, we start the transition from pandemic to endemic. Our community faces new challenges. With an unexpected weather event on September 1st that shocked our state, we still experience crushing effects from the remnants of Hurricane Ida. More than 8 feet of flooding in some areas, vehicles, basements, property overcome with water, and most tragically, 4 Elizabeth residents lost their lives at the Oakwood community. Temporary housing became a priority, and municipal departments quickly mobilized, identify viable sites, enable access to resources. We coordinated food, supplies, transportation for displaced residents. From families with school-aged children to senior citizens who could not return to their homes, the needs were in the hundreds for extraordinary and would require long-term preparations. Working with our local partners, clothing, supply drives, donations, a resource fair featuring federal, state, local representatives held at the Dunn Sports Center. Residents were provided shelter and food, access to services, hotel rooms. Emergency departments remain dedicated to providing assistance responding to calls. 136 requests for basements to be pumped out. From Elmora to the port, residents, businesses, schools were in need. Our uniformed personnel were there to help. And with heavy rain falling 2 inches an hour at a time, drivers became stranded, vehicles flooded by rising waters and impassable roadways. Director Burns and I are on Morris Avenue, directing traffic at 2 in the morning. The fire department worked nonstop, providing more than 100 water rescues, pumping out homes, and 8 feet of water rushing into fire headquarters, elevators becoming inoperable, 15 fire vehicles were lost, emergency remediation and repairs at the site, including drying, dehumidifying, disinfecting existing walls, installation of new electrical breakers, cabinet, transformers, new boilers, hot water heaters, replacement of emergency generators. Everybody thinks once the storm leaves, we can just turn on a switch and get back to normal. It's tough. Our city also saw infrastructure area damage, collapsed sewer on Dehart. The flooding at Trinitas was phenomenal. The Department of Public Works quickly mobilized, coordinated municipal-wide bulk debris pickup, provided over several weeks. Residents were able to place water-damaged belongings at the curb for no-cost removal. Shortly thereafter, I met with President Biden, sharing our experience, concerns, our needs to move forward. This productive meeting enabled our city to coordinate with FEMA and have an office in Elizabeth, a disaster recovery center at O'Donnell Dempsey, where we provided in-person assistance for homeowners, renters, navigating the difficult and often confusing federal process. Devastation and loss, emotional, financial challenges. To date, the city has spent over $4.5 million on housing for our residents. Safeguarding our community is an all-encompassing and public health, as our public health nurses continue to rise to the occasion. COVID testing, contact tracing, vaccinations, life-saving immunizations, screenings, wellness programs. Our Office on Youth has shared this community responsibility through new initiatives, promoting academic excellence, positive alternatives, assistance with job readiness, the SOAR, Safe Haven, Code Youth, Building Future Leaders, Youth Opportunity Servants, and Legends of Youth. These interactions, inspiring connections, are providing our young people with strong foundations and goal achievements, providing compassionate leadership, the necessary building blocks to become productive members of our society. Keep in mind the city's Elizabeth Reentry Program has reduced recidivism, increased access to substance abuse and mental health services, improving educational employment opportunities. 244 provided supportive services, including municipal identification cards, housing, and food assistance. We've coordinated with the Union County Economic Development Corporation, Kane University, mentoring and prevention programs, promoting successful reintegration. These past 2 years have made us realize the importance of personal interactions, the importance of socialization and safe travel. Our senior community was among the first to become eligible for the COVID vaccine. Our Department of Health and Human Services maintains a specialized relationship with these folks, testing, vaccination sites, providing them transportation, senior, veteran, faith-based organization, supermarket trips. More than 5,000 seniors participated in our food shopping services. Many of our seniors remained in isolation. We all know the toll that took on the mental health of our community. So a large number of our residents are vaccinated. Our seniors are once again happily enjoying the company of others, and organized trips, events, celebrations at our senior centers are all held with COVID safety measures in place. Soon, we will be increasing our transportation fleet, reducing our carbon footprint. Go Green Initiatives, a $486,000 grant from the DCA, 2 new electric buses, and 16 passenger vehicles. With outdoor spaces deemed safer for group activities, our Recreation Department has reimagined locations to increase resources, maximize options, state-of-the-art sites to safely gather, exercise, play, enjoy outdoors. Demand for our spray parks, day camps were at an all-time high, so young people could reconnect with friends, stay cool in the summer. Our new Elmora Racquet Club was also completed with new tennis courts and pickleball courts. Last year, the 6th Street and Lynch Memorial Playgrounds will go out to bid. The 6th Street Playground was awarded $150,000 from the Union County Kids Recreation Grants. Spray parks, playground equipment, walking paths, landscaping, increasing access, and residential opportunities. Although necessary for the health of our residents, for many, remote learning posed challenges. When our students returned to the classroom last year, the impact of learning from home for so long was evident. Supportive services are more important than ever. The Elizabeth Public Library continues to do their part to making a significant difference in the lives of our young people. 3,349 craft-to-go kits were distributed to children, teens, and adults. More than 7,000 individuals accessed the library Wi-Fi. 13,000 used the library commuter terminals, and over 85,000 visited our 4 library locations. We established a classroom for literacy tutoring, high school equivalency instruction. We purchased additional laptops for residential borrowing, and over 400 T-Mobile hotspots were made possible through $156,000 federal emergency connectivity funding. So preparing for the future and honoring our past, we proudly recognize the extraordinary contributions of individuals who came before us. We are working in coordination with the Siloam Hope Presbyterian Church. We were awarded $70,000 in funding through the Preserve Union County grant. This is the church on Broad Street, right next to the courthouse, to construct a monument, restoring the honor of the 313 African free and enslaved ancestors who were buried next to that church without any official designated marker or headstone. For centuries, their voices unheard, their stories untold. Enhancing the quality of life is a responsibility that we all share, and through our engineering initiatives, we are incorporating improvements, elevating safety measures. A contract was awarded for Phase 5 of the Elizabeth River Trail. This will connect the existing trail to the Goethals Bridge, bikeway and walkway. I rode that bridge, and I rode over the bridge, and it's fast coming back. And it's really slow getting over. But I can tell you that's going to be an exciting ride for many people who enjoy bicycle riding. A new traffic signal at Clinton and Cole, $1.4 million in multi-year DOT municipal aid, supports our Go Green initiative, preservation of open space, incorporation of eco-friendly components, transportation and alternatives, assisting in the reduction of our carbon footprint. Utilizing $130,000 in grant funds awarded through the 2020 Union County Infrastructure and Aid Program. A parking lot will be constructed at Pine Street and Front Street soccer fields, creating a direct public entryway to the waterway, providing more access to the soccer fields and Veterans Memorial Park. The hike, bike, and roll thoroughway with new sidewalks, signage, lighting, drainage, underground detention systems. Our river trail received national attention last year when I had the privilege of joining Second Gentleman Douglas Emhoff. Groundwork Elizabeth, young people throughout our community on a tour where our diversity, inspiring achievements were showcased. Groundwork Elizabeth continues to partner with our young people, creating greener opportunities, restoring locations. The Mayor's Youth Council, the Green Team, building skills, providing ideas, and helping shape environmental policies. A focus on community engagement. The Microfarm and Environmental Center are providing training destinations, introducing urban ag practices, learn about starting seeds and planting and harvesting, to hone the abilities to grow food and distribute it to individuals in need, restore conservation, open space protection priorities. Groundwork Elizabeth continue their commitment to environmental justice. Earth Day, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, raising awareness, creating opportunities, with more people than ever choosing our city to live, work, attend school, doing our part to invest in the health of our ecosystem and implement responsible initiatives, mitigate the effects of climate change, including our tree initiatives in collaboration with Union County Greening Program, grant funds enabling thousands of trees to be planted, making a positive environmental impact. Our community continues to grow and thrive, and was successful throughout the Elizabeth Census Count, the Elizabeth Counts Committee. The 2020 census data supported this progress, revealing our city's population increased by more than 9%, maintaining our status as the state's fourth largest municipality. And throughout the pandemic, we saw demand for real estate in Elizabeth reach unprecedented heights. Many homeowners selling properties, receiving cash offers, exceeding the asking price. Our transit network, easy accessibility to the airport, valuable amenities. Elizabeth has always been a destination of choice. The transformative Vinty project is set to open, and Sal Garcia is here, and I toured it last week. 267 residential units, courtyard, pool, outdoor fireplaces, dog park, offers luxury convenience. And for too many years, the PSE&G substation across the street from the Vinty project has been an eyesore. Deteriorating structure, rusted fencing, beams, The faced with graffiti, debris, change at this site has been a long time coming. After letters and complaints to PSE&G, they will be relocating this substation from the Midtown redevelopment area. Construction was completed on the new freeze pack warehouse by Elmora Development. Dave Gibbons is here. A state-of-the-art facility will increase access to resources, productivity, and services. More existing development underway at the former Elizabeth General Hospital site. 272 market rate units, 7,000 square feet of retail. 85 units are being constructed at Neck Lane, Coakley Circle. 60 affordable units completed on First Street by the Housing Authority. Another 24 affordable units underway. The Housing Authority awarded $5.2 million in housing trust funds from the DCA for the First Street Senior Building. And with local and DCA funding, secured construction documents are being prepared to increase affordable options for our residents. Transformation and infrastructure investments continue. Completion of 36-unit rehabilitation at Marina Village. Completion of Eport Family Homes project. 27 units on First, 33 units on Third, all fully leased. A new camera system at Mravlac Manor. Window replacement at Farley Towers, Kennedy Yard. Facade upgrade, renovation underway at Ford Leonard Towers. And although the pandemic caused labor shortages, and Matt is here from Jersey Gardens, had another successful year, welcoming back international visitors and new stores, Bloomingdale's, the Outlet Store, Vineyard Vines, Ardeen, Jimmy Jazz, Real Fruit Bubble Tea. Got to come to that. Right, Ruby? I've been asking about this place. Preparedness is key. The Elizabeth Police Department continues their commitment to excellence. In 2021, the department became the largest county or municipal accredited police agency in New Jersey. Thank you, Director Graves and Chief Saka. From incorporating additional resources to elevating training, these efforts are yielding positive results. Overall violent crime in our city saw a 42% decrease in aggravated assaults and a 30% decrease in homicides. State-of-the-art improvements technology upgrades have expedited an increased effective response by law enforcement, fire, and EMS. A renovation of police headquarters communication center, the replacement of dispatch computers and equipment, enhancing efficient operations. And in addition to personnel, public safety access to devices that provide live video, audio, recorded replay options, provide valuable insights into activities throughout our community. Through exciting initiatives, private, public video streams are being combined, along with a real-time crime center map at police headquarters. The component of the virtual patrol program, this technology is increasing citywide visibility and informed responses, further enhancing safety, security. We have 35 automated license plate readers, providing data for more detailed crime analysis, increased visibility through strategic response initiative, proactive policing, supporting community partnerships, building relationships, safe interaction program. We work with special needs individuals and their loved ones to provide a personalized ID card, educational resources for caregivers, a tour of police headquarters, providing a strong foundation, supportive connections. In 2021, 18 police officers were added to the ranks, maintaining our commitment to public safety. An additional 15 officers joined the department last month with 28 new Elizabeth firefighters. So over the course of nearly 2 years, preparedness and community responsibility have taken on new meanings in our city and in our county. And working together to overcome obstacles, providing help to individuals in need, remain strong, supportive, and dependable. Coretta Scott King once said, "The greatness of a community is most accurately measured by the compassionate actions of its members." So our city's strength is in compassion and generosity, in spirit of community, who is making up of remarkable individuals and businesses working together for the good of each other. That is a value beyond any measurement. Thank you for this opportunity. May God bless the city of Elizabeth, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you.